This is Ranshan. So today I want to explore use effect. We all know that React has stateless and stateful components. In stateful components, we have lifecycle methods: component did mount, component will mount, component will unmount. So what about stateless components? So there we have React hooks. So using hooks, we can execute these lifecycle methods in stateless components. So today I want to discuss use effect. So I created a project, React project. We have two variants, JavaScript and TypeScript, right? So I created here a JavaScript project. So I did some React route and DOM stuff also. Uh, this is for one of the use case. That's why I added here. So the first test file. So uh, let's add some UI stuff here. Variable one is button. Okay, so your button and label some count something. So here use effect. See, and one use state. So here just taking one count variable by default value 0. The okay. So here I want to this flex. Set. So here I want some width. So something 100. Okay. So and here I want to add some click. Okay. So here I want to add some console log clicked. Okay, let's see. So I added one label and a button, so clicked. So okay, we start with the first use case. So uh, suppose, for example, real-time example, I want to do API call only one time, right? So when I open the page, I have to call all the API calls at one time. I don't want to render each time. So in that case, the first case comes. So use effect without this is empty array. Okay, use effect with empty array, and if you see here, I put a log. I put a log here. So first time. Okay, so here if you see, it execute first time. Okay, and if I click it, nothing. So first time only it executed. This is first case. Suppose, for example, if you see log here, console log, if you put count, see the first time count is 0. Okay, the second case is, suppose I want to execute use effect for every DOM render. That means if I want to do any state change for any variable, uh, so execute use effect. In that case, you can do with use effect with without dependency array. And if you see here, console log count, and here what I'm doing, I'm setting the count plus 1. So every time if I click the button, the count increases, right? So let's see. So the first time and 0, this is the first time this empty dependency executed, and this is the first time DOM render. And after that, if I click on, see, count, see, and here also we can add that count variable. So add it here. So 1 2 3, see, every DOM render it is executing. Any state variable changing, DOM will render again, right? So for every DOM render it is executed. This is second use case. And when it comes to third use case, dependencies, with dependencies, something like, suppose I added a count dependency. So this use effect execute only when count changes. Okay, so count change. Okay, so let's see here. So this is first time, and it's a count change. First time execute. See, count change, right? So if you see here, this, whenever count change happens, then only it will execute. Suppose for example, I kept some static 0. So if you see here, we'll refresh. Okay, first time and count change. This is first time executed, and this is count change. So why it executed? Because as a count variable we have given the dependency, and whenever you declare use effect, first time it executes. So see, nothing happened, right? Because here there is no change. Here we put some static 0. So every time if you click button, there is no change, then it won't call. This is third one. And a fourth one is, sometimes you have to do some amount stuff, right? Suppose if you go from one component to another component, you have to clear, you have to clear the some unused variables or any uh, memory stuff. So here I'm adding some mount here, and here I'm adding unmount stuff. You see here, see, I added this log. So first time count change mount. So this is first time, this is count change, and this is mount. So I'm commenting this to see mount. Okay, so whenever I open this component mount called, if I click, nothing, right? Here uh, okay, here I want to navigate from test 1 to test 2. So for that only I added react router. So props dot history dot push here test 2. Okay, so test 2 is a simple file, nothing is there, some seconds. So here if I click on it, save and mount. Okay, and if I go back, mount. So here if you see, when I open this test 1, it is calling mount, and when I navigating from test 1 to test 2, it's unmount. So whatever unmount stuff you want to do, you can do it here, this stuff, this method. So here we discussed depend with dependency, without dependency, uh, dependency with empty array, and mounting and unmounting. And one more thing we covered, you see, so many use effect. So based on our use cases, we can use number of use effects. We can use many number, so many use effects basically. So if you want to execute only one time, suppose API calls, you can do it here. And after that, if you want to manipulate your state variables, then you can go with the dependency one. And if you want to do some unmount stuff, you can do it here, I guess. And here I have used React Router DOM. With the help of React DOM, we saw this unmount one, I guess. I hope you all understand this React use effect in different cases. um, Next, I will come up with React Router DOM. That's it.